As taxpayers race to beat tomorrow's deadline to file their returns, one tax preparer is receiving a lot of attention from Bronxites, and several clients say he's caused them major headaches. News 12's Joe Masiri has the story.
You might have heard a little rumor in the street. A friend of a friend or even a family member may have told you about free money at a location here in the Bronx. Although the owner says he's only preparing their taxes, he says an average return is between $800 and $1,000, an amount the clients we spoke with say is far more than they've ever received. And some of those clients say just filing their taxes at the business came at a very big cost. They line up by the hundreds, even thousands, some as early as 3 a.m., most following rumors they've heard about free money at a business above a little 99-cent store on Westchester Avenue.
The stimulus, part of Obama's way of helping the people with money, I guess.
That it was money being left from Steve Jobs.
They come prepared with some of their most personal information.
Social Security card, benefit card, and state ID.
That's right, this is it.
Dolores Quintano heard about the rumors, but found a very different story when she arrived at the store.
Says nothing for, no stimulus from Obama, no Obama money. And he said, no Social Security money, it's just tax return monies.
After hearing Quintano's story, we contacted the owner of E&M Multi-Services, the tax preparer located above the 99-cent store. Mark, the owner, agreed to talk, as long as we did not show his face or use his last name.
No one from my establishment gave out wrong information or put a gun to anybody's head and said, you have to come here to do these false rumors that someone else told you.
While the rumors about stimulus money and donations may be nothing more than rumors, there are other concerns those waiting in line should be aware of. In at least several cases discovered by News 12, the information those clients provided may have been used to steal their identity and file fraudulent tax returns. Each year, the IRS releases a list called the Dirty Dozen. It's a list of scams for taxpayers to watch out for when they're filing their returns. Number 1 on that list is identity theft. According to the IRS, identity thieves use a legitimate taxpayer's identity to file a tax return and claim a fraudulent refund. Quintano says she thought something was suspicious, especially since before 2009, she could not remember the last time she filed a tax return. But she was rushed through the assembly line like business, told to hand in her photocopied documents, return in a few days to pick up a debit card, and ushered out of the store.
Wow.
She says she was confused because she never signed any paperwork and never received a copy of a tax return. So we went to E&M Multi-Services to find out if a tax return was filed and to get a copy for Quintano as required by law.
You're with News 12. Yes. Handle the news. We're not giving you anything.
But after a few minutes, the story changed. Are you telling me you're not going to give these women a copy of their return?
You're not an IRS official.
I'm asking.
I will help them
if they were clients.
They were your clients. They'd like a copy of their return.
That's not a problem.
She's a client.
I told you I didn't want.
She's a client. You two guys are clients. You guys call the news, step upstairs. If your paperwork is there, your paperwork will be handed to you.
We didn't sign anything.
Quintano returned with a summary statement of her tax return, scheduled to receive about $1,000. So we took the information to a few volunteer tax preparers with the IRS-sponsored VITA program and asked them to run a sample return for Quintano.
The only credit you're entitled to with your fixed income, Social Security, and SSI would be the school tax credit of $63.
That was more than $1,000 less than E&M Multi-Services said Quintano would receive on her summary statement. We reached out to Mark to ask him about the difference, and he told us, if I'm given wrong information, I cannot be held accountable, and I'm not aware of any identity theft or fraudulent claims. Coming up in part 2 of our story, we go to the IRS to ask about the difference and show you some tax preparer red flags to look out for.